Okay, let's go ahead and talk about angle relationships. Let's just go over a couple of things. Whenever we have a triangle, our three angles inside need to give us a total of 180. So we're going to write an equation. That's what's going to be by itself on one side of the equal sign. It's the same thing if we have a straight line. Remember, when we have a straight line, those are supplementary angles. So they add up to 180. If they give me a corner or a right angle, my total needs to be 90. So for every single one of these, we're going to go ahead and make an equation. And based on the shape or angle that they give us, our totals are going to be different. So over here, the first one, they're telling me to find the value of x. It's a triangle, so every single one of these angles needs to give me 180. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling out my equation. Angle A is 40 plus angle B is 60 plus angle C is 3x plus 50. Now, we're going to make this easier for ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and just mark down all the ones that are similar or are like terms. These right here just have the numbers. They're not accompanied by any variable. The only one that has a variable is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these three right here. I'm just going to go ahead and add 40 plus 60 plus 50. That's going to give me a total number right here. Plus the one that has a variable with it. This one right here. I'm just going to bring it straight down because I don't have anything to put it together with. This other side stays the same. So over here, 3x plus whatever I get when I add these three numbers. Before I go ahead and start solving, I'm going to separate so that I can divide both of my parts. Now, what I like to do, whenever I'm solving, I like to circle the number and the letter that are together because I want the letter by itself. So we need to get rid of the other one first. Whenever we get rid of something, we're using inverse operation. So if this is a positive number, I'm going to subtract. If it's a negative number, I'm going to add. I can see that all of these numbers are positives, so this is going to be a positive number. To get rid of it, I'm going to subtract it by the same number to get rid of it. What I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other. So I'm going to subtract it by the exact same number. Whenever I subtract these two, that should give me a 0. This is going to give me a new number. This new number is going to go straight down. And I'm going to bring down whatever I have left. So looking at this right now, the x still isn't by itself. I want just the letter. So I need to get rid of this number now. When a number is next to a letter, that's a multiplication. So the inverse of that is to divide. So the opposite of multiplying is dividing. I'm going to divide by that same number. Again, what I do to one side, I do to the other side. So whatever I got on this other side, I'm going to divide by 3. This is going to go ahead and cancel out. I'm going to be left with x is equal to whatever my answer is once I divide. Now, if you want to check your answer, you can always plug in x because they're already telling you what x is. So you can have 40 plus 60 plus 3 times whatever x is plus 50. If it gives you 180, then you know you got it right. Do the same thing with these right here. You have your angles. They should equal to 180 because these are supplementary. Go ahead, make sure you're copying all this down, follow the steps, get your answers, and work on the next ones.